Hey y'all, it is Listening Lotus coming back with another read. How are you guys doing out there? I hope you're doing well, taking good care of yourselves. Okay, I always like to put the disclaimer out there for you to take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, everything is not for everybody, and I'm not the reader for everybody. And guess what? That's okay. Um, Thank you guys so much as I am building the channel and building everything up. I appreciate all the love and support. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much. And if you have not subscribed, please do so if you feel that the messages do resonate so that you can come back and we can talk again. If you would like to know any information regarding how you can reach me for a read personally, you can always go to the description of any of my videos. And that's it. Child, let's go ahead and just see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Off the bat, we got some desires we trying to, or not trying, got some desires we're working on. There we go. You have the longing card. It says, I offer my deepest desires, would be the affirmation. Change me, beloved, into one who offers my deepest longest, trusting you know exactly how to handle them. Let me know my wholeness and freedom most of all. Okay. And actually being okay with asking for what it is that you want. I feel like that is another huge one, okay, with this card, where and you also being willing to be patient and diligent until your desires are fully met. Okay. Simple as that. I'm gonna go all the way to the end. And then we have desires in itself. Okay. Y'all is manifesting y'all so nasty. Some of y'all, okay, some of y'all just like, look, I'm ready for my person, because this is definitely giving love, okay? I feel like my last couple reads have been gearing towards love and people just wanting more love, okay? Love from other folks specifically, because we got a multitude of people here, okay? With a desire card in itself. So saying the affirmation, I offer my deepest desires, and then with the desires card is I offer all longings to you. So just really deeply embedded right now into giving and receiving desire. Okay. All right. Venus doing her thing around here. Appreciate that. Okay. This card also says, it says, into one who offers all longings to you, let me feel whole, knowing all true needs will be handled and that you are my source for all. So really trusting the process, okay, right now, understanding that, look, the things that you want are coming and you have already put enough action in place moving forward to let them know, like, hey, I'm serious about me and I'm serious about the things that I want. And so now it's just really just being patient and allowing the universe to just get everything bundled up. And whether, depending on how you communicate with them, how you choose to, I guess, get that received to you. Because it's definitely a lot of love in these cards, okay? But some of it, a lot of it could be literally internal, and you just having this more longing of respect for yourself and being okay with being being patient to wait on your desires and understanding there's nothing wrong with those desires and needs being met. And the reason why I said that last part is because sometimes, depending on what the desire may be, we may feel shamed or shameful about what it is that we're asking for. And so, do with that what you will. Let me go ahead and move forward. See what else we got going on. Oh, Oh, yeah, I'm not even gonna skip past that. Hold on. What y'all got going? Oh, okay. And okay. We have jealousy. We have jealousy. It says insecurity, fear of loss, and comparison. Okay. Um, and comparison definitely is the thief of all joy. Do I feel like this is the collective that I'm talking to that is doing this? I do feel like this is the other person. Maybe there is a person that is longing for you and they feel that you can fulfill their deep, dark desires. Um, you know, they feel like you really have what it takes to fulfill the itch that they need scratched. Okay. Okay. Do with that what you will. Um, And so at this point, it's like they're going for the gusto. Okay, they are trying to manifest you. Now this could be potentially. I'm also seeing in this card that it is somebody seeing you with your new person. This could be potentially like an ex. Okay, an ex love, um, maybe even an ex friend. It don't always have to be romantic. Okay, it could even be an ex-business partner, but somebody is not liking the attention that you are getting. Okay, you are getting it's too okay. Let me tell y'all what I'm saying because I'm talking to two different scenarios right now. One is y'all may have had something going on at some point. Like I said, this could have been like an ex or something like that, and they are not wrapping their head around the fact that you are happy without them. Okay, they not liking that shit. And then the other people that I'm talking to is the longing that a person has for you. It's like they really have to wrap their head around knowing that it's over. And the longing that they have for you, it's almost like they're willing to go at great lengths. So be careful, be mindful out here to almost call you back into their energy force field or call you back into their desires. Like they desire you, but you want something else. Okay, you out of your desires, they weren't in the plan, and they don't like that. Okay, and they're trying to figure out a way to get back to it because they miss, like I said, that itch that only you could scratch, only you could prevent that forest fire. Um, and just take some time to think on it. Okay, I feel like you know who this is or whatever, whoever the ex may be. It says also take time to rest and relax. Okay, you don't have to make any decisions um going for the gusto, whether if this is a new love or maybe even you reconsidering reaching out to a previous. um I don't recommend that, but it's your life, it's not mine. But taking time to rest and relax so that you know that the decision that you do ultimately end up making is rest assured, literally, in all of in every bit of what I just said. Rest assured when you make your decision as to how you want to go about achieving your desires and your goals. Okay, let's keep going. I'm also hearing that some of y'all been a little bit deprived. Some of y'all been resting and relaxing, like chilling a little too much. And they like, hey, it's okay to go ahead and get your scratch. But make sure that it's intentional with the right folks, okay? Because somebody is clearly on some envy, jealousy type stuff where they just like, you know what it's giving a little bit? It's giving if I can't have you, can't nobody else have you. That's what it's giving. Okay. I don't like that. Protect yourself. Okay. Oh, lies and deception, secrecy. Okay, so they could be even more secretive about this jealousy that they have, which can be a lot more dangerous, right? Because that means that they also, because with this card I'm getting too, they could be in closer proximity than what you think. This could be somebody that is close to you that you wouldn't even think has this ulterior motive with the lies and deception and the secrecy. But there's definitely some hidden, or even some of the desires or longing that you or another person may have. There's secrecy behind that. You're not being completely true to yourself right now, or this could be the other person, okay? Because the roles can always be reversed. So, okay, that's what I'm getting from that. A lot of this is given. It's given a lot of lust though. It's not really given like this is somebody that is like genuinely for you. Yeah, masculine energy. So it's definitely a guy. Okay. And hey, you know what? Some of this too, what I'm getting far as desires and what's coming out for us, because it just came out right after the lies and deception and secrecy and the jealousy. So this is clearly definitely somebody's previous counter partner. Okay, somebody's previous partner that is definitely feeling like this. But I'm also getting too with this longing and desire card. This could be potentially somebody coming out and saying that they have desires for masculine energy. Okay. Like it could be a man desiring men and they finally want to be honest about it or come out about this longing desire that they've had to want to be with a man. I mean, hey, do you? See. But if I'm talking to my feminines, I definitely feel like the masculine energy that is also being longed for or that you could be potentially longing for, it's just like don't overthink it too much, okay? Like this, like it's coming in a sense, okay? The longing, desire that you have to be with a significant other, a partner, or whatever, like it's coming. But in the meantime, in between time, like don't fraternize too much. Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much. I can't sing for shit, y'all. Okay, and it says, look closely, it's within you. Yeah, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, per usual, um, you have a lot of intuitive gifts. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to. And collectively, this is a collective reading, so you only know. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. You only know. But it says to look closely. I feel like that's why I'm saying this is somebody that is close to you because with the jealousy card or whatever, like why she at the same gathering that they at? You feel me? Like it's somebody that is close by enough. And I really feel like you will be able to detect and kind of like weed through the bullshit and really see some of the secrecy that's going on. Um, this could also be potentially somebody who is DL. Okay. It's been a lot of that that's been like popping up. Um, And I do feel like if you listen closely to more of your intuition or whatever, you'll be able to pick up. Now, this don't necessarily have to be somebody that you are fraternizing with. This could be somebody potentially close around you. Okay. But somebody has got a man on their mind. Okay. Simple as that. Um, Definitely got somebody on their mind. But I would say throughout all of this or whatever, the biggest thing that you can do is let things unfold and come to you how they need to. Because even with this jealousy and lies and deceit or whatever, um everything always comes to the light. Okay, everything always comes to the light. That's what I'm getting from that. That's crazy though. That is wild. Like why people be doing that punk ass shit. Like okay, if you want to go ahead and like because you wasting another person's time, you see what I'm saying? Like why would you do that? Just selfish. Okay, let's keep going though. Next core we got is magic manifestation. Okay. This could be you just being in a more magnetic energy. And with that being said and done, you have to be careful with that magnetic energy because it can attract not just only the good. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because with this jealousy card, like it's definitely it's an op somewhere. It's an opposition somewhere real close. Okay, and we need to weed them out. Seriously. Go ahead and cut that grass and see how many snakes is up in there because I don't like it. Um, and also too, I would say I wouldn't even necessarily worry about it because with the take your time, rest and relax or whatever, it's like as long as you are internalizing none of this bullshit, it's like it'll slowly unravel, reveal itself, and they got to deal with that. However, okay, you just don't need to take on none of that energy. You just need to focus on the things that you want to manifest and have come into fruition for you. Yeah. Yeah, because it's all about the payoff. Look, hello. It's all about the payoff. Like, don't even focus on this. Don't even focus on this. Whatever this messy ass, crazy ass, stupid ass shit that they got going on, I wouldn't even entertain it. You know that, and it's really like you know that whoever this person is or whatever, it's like you know that they full of shit. That's why I was like, it could be potentially. I feel like it's an ex, but it don't always have to be just because it's masculine. It could be just like I said, masculine energy or whatever. It could be, hell, it could even be a friend. It could be a friend of a friend. It's somebody that has a little bit more access than what they should to your proximity. Okay. So that's why they're saying, hey, take a closer look at this or whatever. Because I do feel like if you start connecting some of the dots or whatever, you'll be able to kind of like see who the hell this is. Okay. But don't, again, look closely in a sense, but do it on your own time. Like, you don't have to go like detective mode on this shit. Okay. Because it's all going to eventually come out. But in the meantime, in between time, it's like, yeah, just continue to focus on bewildering yourself. Because everything is about to pay off. I feel like you've definitely even been doing your own form of like magic work. Okay, even if that was just like more affirmations, reading more books, like the card actually shows, or whatever, like learning new ways to advance your craft, whatever that may be for you, right? Oh, I didn't know y'all was down here in the corner. I'm sorry, y'all. But whatever you're doing, long as you obviously whatever you're doing it consistently or whatever, and you're also taking your necessary needs and breaks in between. So that's why I'm saying like this is still positive because your desires and the things that you are longing for, as well as whoever this other person is that just jumped their ass in your goddamn reading, like, ugh, okay, collective. Um, what you're working on is about to pay off. And all this extra bullshit behind the scenes or whatever, like it's gonna get exposed. It always does or whatever. But in the meantime, you're just focusing more on, like I said, your longing, deepest desires, and how that the different ways that you can work on manifesting them to come your way because it's coming. Okay, confirmation. This is the last card. Confirmation. It's about to pay off. So keep going, showing up for yourself. Okay, and this could also just be in just keep going, far as encouraging you to continue on with whoever your new partner is or whatever that you're with. Like, there may be a lot of people that are trying to quote unquote sabotage this union, okay? But I'm also seeing getting out of this card. And it's like, nah, because y'all are harmonious and what y'all got going on as far as you and your new person or whatever, regardless of how other people feeling. Okay, like honestly, you ain't got shit to do with that. That's some shit that they need to work on with them internally. All right. But just know, like, stay the course, stay the path that you are on. Okay. Don't do too much with this really outside energy because it's gonna get exposed one way or another. Um, that's what I have for y'all. That's looking really good still. Okay, because we are not putting no extra entertaining into no more bullshit. Okay, don't even got the time. Okay, and who can afford it in this economy? What we trying to get to the riches? But yes, this is what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you. If you would like to know any type of information regarding, you can check out my website or the text the number that I have. All of that is always in the description below. And in the meantime, in between time, I want you guys to take very good care of yourselves. Continue to manifest and focus on the things that you want and what you want only. Okay. Don't worry about this shit right here. We ain't got time for that. And just and most importantly, call your energy back to you, okay? Anytime that you are starting to feel a little bit off, call that shit back to you. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all, you take care and listening Lotus will listen to you later. Bye.